The Ironman challenge in Lethal Company allows you to explore every moon while still providing a unique challenge later in the run. This challenge was created by the YouTuber Chef Austin. The rules for this challenge are as follows. You cannot have every player die on a moon, so that means no wipes. You can have one player die or multiple die, but if a run wipes and everyone dies, it's over. Each moon must be played in the list on the terminal from top to bottom, regardless of weather. If you cannot afford the next moon, the run is over. After Titan, Artifice or Embrion can be played next, in any order. After either Artifice or Embrion is played last, you must immediately sell to the company building. The next set of rules are self-imposed and are not required. After Titan, Embrion is played with Artifice being the very last moon of the challenge. If you don't meet quota after Artifice, you fail. You are allowed to go to the company building at any point in the run, specifically to buy or sell items. This does not include before Experimentation though. Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Ironman, where today is definitely gonna be the run, especially considering how the last video went. And not only that, but in the time it's been since the last two videos, I've taken the time to actually practice killing both the Bracken and the Man-Eater, if I could say it right. So if I see either of those, I am going to try to kill them this video, since I figure, I spent literally 3-4 hours trying to do that. I want to try it at least once today. And then another thing, for the Bracken, I don't think I would consider this cheating. I actually have a timer pulled up, so I have it hotkeyed or whatever. So it's basically just the life split thing, but set up to just be a stopwatch. So whenever I see the Bracken, I can just hit the button, start the timer, and then have a pretty good idea of when he's going to come back to me. Which, it's basically you're just having an actual timer instead of counting the 30 or so seconds. If you feel like that's going too far with it, and that you'd rather me just count in my head, let me know in the comments below. But at least for this video I have it, which I'm just now realizing I don't think it's actually showing up on OBS. You're just gonna have to take my word for it that I have it in the top right above the icons there, the text for dropping shit. Trust me, it's very real. I'm not insane. Anything near? Okay, well at least we get one loot room nearby. Well, let's just hope that we get some good spawns today. I was having, I kept on doing vow runs to, practice, playing against the Bracken, and, okay, interesting loot density. Trying to practice against the Bracken and all that. And I had, 3 days in a row, that's awesome game, where he literally just spawned, didn't spawn, rather. So that was awesome. Not only that, but I don't even think I got a Man-Eater either. And one of the days, it was literally 11 p.m. at night. Nothing had spawned until the next tick, so it was 11:07 or something like that. Either way, I don't comprehend that one. Surely something should have spawned, right? I don't know. That's just very odd to me. It, literally nothing had spawned outside until that time, and then literally every enemy spawned in all at once. It was literally a day on Experimentation where you just don't get any enemies. Kind of like how we're not getting anything right now. Surprised we didn't get an insta spawn considering my luck. Yeah, it's already noon. I think we're gonna keep going deeper before I try to search the rest of the dead ends here, just in case. Let's make sure to actually take in the shovel with me a bit further in. No Draconian Menace from what I can see yet. Oh, well, I thought this would just loop around. Okay, and we get a key. That's pretty big. So now we can unlock the one door over in the corner. Alright, I think we'll drop these. We'll at least drop them in the pathway back to main, but we won't drop them outside just yet. Even though hoarding bugs could be, an issue. And we'll just leave that door closed just in case, if something, does go through it. At least we know something went through, right? Pretty shit warning sign, but it's something. Smile. Is there anything over here? I see a labyrinth down that way. It could be something, but I don't want to, bank on it. Okay, I'm pretty sure there was a loot room down this hallway, wasn't there? Beyond the Steam here. If I could, find the, actual Steam, location. Is it below me? I think it is. I don't hear any... Okay, no, it is not. And this is fire exit. And that's a dead end. Where the hell is this damn Steam? Okay, that is just the worst location ever. Alright. So it's gotta be in some room, I guess over here. Yeah, we just have to like circle around somehow. Okay, that's a spore lizard. I literally can't see shit. What the fuck? Oh, something else just spawned. Okay, spider spawned. This is fucked. I don't want to be here, man. I literally can't find this shit either. Yeah, let's just take fire exit back out. I think that's going to be my best bet here. There wasn't anything else I had left there, was there? I don't recall seeing... I need to turn off my flashlight. Seeing any other loot, but I could very well be mistaken. I do have a goldfish brain. We'll just bank on there not being anything over there. This is three transfers. My throat is just not letting me speak. God himself is intervening in my ability. That's so cool, man. I don't have the stamina for this. I don't have the stamina for this. I don't have the stamina for this. Oh my god. That's cool. That's actually... What the hell? Oh, the damn, like, spider web. Okay, I would like to be able to, like, actually see. Like, please and thank you. You know what would be really funny? If the, like, fire exit looped all the way back around here, and the only way to turn off the steam leak was coming back to main. I seriously doubt that, but, like, it would be kind of funny, though. Jesus, everything is, like, leaking steam. I don't think I want to stay inside for much longer. I mean, we could. It is, like, 3:19. I'll transfer everything out, and then I think we'll check the time, and then we'll just go from there. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, we've definitely got the time to search for more. I think I'm just too used to VOW where I just immediately like see 3-4 transfers and I'm like, yep, it's time to go. Yeah, let's just go back inside. I mean, I am critical HP, so if we get unlucky and get like a thumper spawn, then I am kind of cooked, but let's hope on that not happening. Okay, it doesn't look like we've got a slime. Yeah, definitely no. Okay, we've got a hoarding bug though. That's not what you want to see Okay, so we've got a spore lizard and a hoarding bug. So we for sure do not have a thumper or bracken. So that's good to know. Hello, spore lizard. So if anything, we can be at least somewhat like risky with how we play. Because if there are snare fleas, we're not going to die to them. Dude, what are you like spazzing out over? What the hell? Okay, well let's check this labyrinth path because we never went down here. Ooh, it's a locker room. Okay. Well, this is experimentation. It could be dog shit. I don't see... Okay, there is a large axle. That's big. Well, kind of big. I mean, for experimentation, this is almost average, I swear. Every other map, expect to get big money on your locker rooms, except for experimentation. Smile. I love experimentation. Please go away, man. Yeah, you're very scary. Ooh, there's two? We're all very scared of you. Please, man, I just want to walk past you. That's all I wanted in my life, man. So 2 spore lizards and a hoarding bug. Probably one of the most tame-like experimentations I've gotten in a while, that's for sure. We could try to look for the apparatus, and that's probably what I should be doing, because that's 80 nah. We're going to have to go in pretty deep, and I don't think we're going to have the time to be able to transfer it back out. So, yeah, unfortunately, we're just not going to get that. I could, like, take the pipe path to make this even safer. Nah, we're risking it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have risked it. I see a dog spawn, and there's this worm. Please just jump on me. Jump on me. Okay, good. That's the worm. I don't remember. There's like 2, 3. I don't know. That's 2, 2, right? I think we can have another spawn. Okay, and there we go. That is pretty much everything I could get back. I mean, I probably could have found the apparatus if instead of transferring immediately, I actually tried to search for it, but never mind that. 248. Yeah, not the greatest day. If we had actually found the apparatus, that would have made it, like, close to the average that we need, but alas. And yeah, that's probably one of the most important things for experimentation, to get the apparatus for the 80 credits. I remember someone mentioning that to me recently, and ever since then it has stuck out in my head. Well, at this point, all we have to do is go to Lay Assurance, and it is rainy. I mean, not the worst weather ever. We can certainly play around a rainy. Let's make sure to actually have the equipment on me, so I only have to pick up the shovel. And to remember to not try to scan. See, I continue to do that a lot of times, and I didn't fuck up the railing there. Nice, actually good start. I like how the bare minimum of literally just being able to clear that is like considered a good start. Okay, we have a B. I will lightly lightly search the inside here, and then I think I'm gonna try to get that. Okay, not looking horrible. Anything nearby? I would like to at least get like a couple things out. Jesus, a lot of keys. There's gonna be a lot of locked doors, isn't there? That is not what you want to see. Okay, that's more labyrinth, so we're gonna search this later. After we get the B, of course. I mean, we could get it later in the day, but I don't trust my luck to not give me some of the worst enemy spawns here. And I think we should also keep the shovel like outside when we do start to like get that B, just so that way we don't have to worry about whatchamacallit. Why is my brain blanking on this? Hoarding bugs. Yeah, that's what it was. I was able to remember it so easily on Experimentation. Anything else nearby? No, it's just looking like a lot of labyrinth. Okay, and there's a turret down that hallway. Crazy. I think we've found like at least 3-4 keys at this point. Something like that. Okay, yeah, at this point, it's like mostly labyrinth. We've just got to go search like down the hallways of, so we're just not going to do that. At least if there is any hoarding bug, they're going to be picking up like 3 fucking keys before they get anything important. Okay, yeah, I was debating on whether or not to drop it down there, but yeah, whatever. We'll just leave it up here for the time being. Just because of, like, baboon hawks and all that. There's, ooh, 105. That is not too shabbaroni. I wonder if there's any other bees that we can actually get today. There might be, but I'd probably best not bank on it. Please, God, don't try to get on my head, you stupid asshole. Please go away. Okay, bro immediately found me within a nanosecond. Oh my god, not another one. Okay, I just need to take damage. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you, like, want to get the tulip snakes off your head, all you have to do is just take a bit of damage, and then bada bing, bada boom, they won't stick on your head for very long. I don't really want to, like, fly while trying to get that damn bee there, which it sucks if we get, like, a spider spawn inside, but who cares? I will totally not have, like, less stamina when, like, about to fight him. Or low stamina, let me correct myself. Okay, now we are back to fire exit. I think we'll just leave one of the... Okay, if that went through the video, that was on my end. And, I should have checked to see if there was... Okay, again. Yeah, I need to check to see if there's any, whatchamacallit. Okay, it's completely blanked from my mind. Okay, well, the 2 Steam notifications have neuralized me. Hate to see it. Oh, I thought this was an object, not a key. I was like, did we actually miss something here earlier? But alas, we did not. Doesn't seem like we've gotten a... Oh, that's what I was going to say. I forgot to check to see if there were any enemies near the doorway. I should have saved the key for that, damn. So that way, like if the slime was right at fire exit, I like could have died. But thankfully it was not. Surprised we haven't gotten any shit enemy spawns yet. Like, the worst we've gotten was like that spider right next to main on Experimentation. You know, is there any way we can... Actually, if we can find a key to unlock the apparatus tile, then we can block him in there. So I think that is going to be my primary objective here. We just need to get him over here so that way I can actually, you know, do that. Was there any other keys up here? I thought there was. Well, I guess not. We'll keep you blocked behind this doorway for the time being. I know there is a key down here at least. Yeah, here we are. Alright, now we can get him blockeronied. It's gonna be a little annoying getting past him though, isn't it? Yep. Of course. How the hell did you start getting up like an elevation there? Okay, good, I can jump on the scaffolding here. That was weird. Hey man, just let me get past you. Gotta love how gigantic the slime gets. I'm going to be patient this time because I have had way too many like ended runs because of that. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we just gotta let him slowly get over here. I think we'll start hitting him over, because, yeah... Actually, this is literally a complete dead end. Once he's in that one doorway there, I don't even have to care. So, yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. Okay, and there's an air horn in here, too. I'm glad I realized that now before I, like, stayed way too long just waiting for this asshole to move. I wish there was... I mean, there is the boombox to move him faster, but it's like, I wish I didn't have to spend 60 credits on a boombox to make the slime move faster, you know? Please just let me past you. Thank you, sir. And, like, if we get any hoarding bugs or anything, they can just open up the doorway and troll me. But you see, we're not going to have that type of luck, you know? Smile. Alright, let's get these down here. We at least have, like, 100 credits from the, whatchamacallit, the, bee. So, if we do get kind of unlucky with the spawns inside, we can, like, accept it. This is 4 p.m., 3 transfers? I don't like that. I don't like that a lot, actually. We need to be swift with whatever we find here. So we gotta search this area, and then we got to go. And then I think we just gotta drop the key if we find 2 pieces of loot, just because I don't want to come back to get it. Whole lot of nothing. Yeah, that's a lot of labyrinth. Is there anything? Okay, that's a brack room. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to transfer everything back to the ship, because I think it's going to be a waste of time looking through labyrinths at this point. And then, if we have the time after we've transferred back, we're going to go to the ship, and or not ship, the main entrance to find any extra pieces of loot. Since I'm assuming at least 1 object spawned by main, and we didn't find main, like, while walking around, so... That is not at all what you want to see. Okay, well, I guess I'm going up the ladder later. Fuck me. So I figured if we just immediately leave, we should have the time to find at least 1 object real fast. I just need 1 thing and I immediately leave. Okay, locker room. This should at least have like 1 thing. Okay, 2 objects. There we go. And we immediately leave. I'm not even staying for a second longer just because okay, not because I'm gonna get jump scared the fuck out of, but because of the time. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit, what an asshole of a worm, bro. You know, considering how late in the day we are, that was a pretty clean transfer, all things considered. Even though that worm was kind of an asshole, it was kind of almost lucky because he, like, triggered before I, like, while I was in the midst of running, so I literally had, like, full sprint speed or whatever. 441, holy shit. Yeah, that was a really good day, especially in comparison to, well, every day it can be better in comparison to Experimentation. Well, I think as per usual at this point, I'm gonna get my belt bag for Vow, because I was also having, like, issues, like, going, like, back and forth through Vow. Because I was doing it with just a shovel and flashlight, like, no belt bag, and once again, just proving to myself it's a little bit easier with all that. And you also get to keep keys for, like, future moons. Do we have a sale on anything? Nope, of course not. Alright, there's our autosave. Now we can go to Le Bracken map, which is thankfully mild. That'll at least make my transfers easier. So, I mean, as I said in the beginning of this video, if I see a Bracken or a Man-Eater, I'm gonna try to kill it. We'll definitely be having another attempt after this if I do fail. That looks like a sapsucker, if I'm gonna keep it real with you. It could be 3 bees, but if I don't see anything near the ship, I'm not going to go for it because, I don't know, Vow, I mean, if you're in multiplayer, definitely go for the bees, but in single player, I don't know. Maybe if they're high value. I'm probably just coping here. At least me, personally, I would prefer to go inside as opposed to getting the bees. And yeah, talking about bees, I don't see, like, any bees anywhere. There's a pretty good chance it's a sapsucker. On the bright side as well, since this is 15.3, we should be able to drop everything outside here since this is a fillet factory, right? Indeed. And we actually get the lights on, and we don't have interior fog. Well, that's already good. Good start, not gonna lie. I've had way too many painful days recently on Vow, like especially with all of those prerequisites. That looks like a brack room down there. Alright. Definitely need to be more on the lookout for a Bracken at this point. I was mainly coming down here just to see if anything had, like, spawned on the right there, like a path or something. Alas, no. Okay, Bracken. Just be chill, alright? Just don't fuck with me, man. I mean, as soon as we see the Bracken, I'll immediately be chillin', but until that day or until that time comes, rather, I'm a little bit I'm gonna be on edge for a little bit. Does this actually, like, keep going? There's no way, right? I thought this would be the dead end already. I'm beginning to believe this is not the dead end. This is not the dead end at all. Okay, that kind of changes how I was gonna do this. I was gonna see how much loot we had in the dead ends, and then see, like, considering, like, it could take forever to transfer everything, so I wasn't sure. Well, that kind of throws a wrench in the spanner. I think we're gonna go back, actually, and then try to search the dead ends real fast. We'll see if there's anything where the Spidoris is. Doesn't seem like it. Nah, I don't think I want to risk my life on that. I'm assuming our first spawn was that spider, so we don't have to worry about a Bracken for, like, what, 2 seconds longer at least, Smile? I mean, that's something. Yeah, I don't know what else has spawned so far. I'm hoping it's just that spider. It would be kind of funny if we don't get a Bracken or Man-Eater until, like, some, like, way further in Moon, and then it's like, damn. Do I really gotta kill bro right now? And of course the answer is yes. And I'm pretty sure as long as I know where the Bracken is, I can at least somewhat effectively bait him. Like, I was actually having, like, somewhat successful luck. You see, I'm totally not talking out of my ass here. I mean, I say it like I am, but I'm not. Smile. At 12 p.m. Yeesh, man. Well, it's almost that, but... Is there anything here? Oh, I didn't want to go into the fog immediately because I thought I was going to get obliterated, but perhaps not. Okay. This has got to be a dead end area, though, because that was, like, so deeper in. Like, surely, right? That doesn't, like, loop around or anything. This kind of looks like a dead end down here. I mean, it has to be, because, like, industry kind of just went forever and ever and ever. Okay, here's apparatus room. Yeah, well, then it actually has the apparatus. I think I leave it for a little bit longer, at the very least. I don't want to, like, pull it just yet, just so we can, like, at least see. I want to be able to see down the corridors and all that, Smile. That'll definitely be the thing we pull last. Just kind of sucks it's, like, so far off to the side there. Alright, at this point, uh-oh. Something spawned up here. And I have no idea what it is. That's not good. Because it's not the spider, I know that much. I really hope it's not a snare flea or anything, because then I could get obliterated here. It doesn't seem like it. What spawned? Wait, what? Something spawned up here, like 1000%. I just don't comprehend where it is. I don't think it's a ghost girl, because I don't think... Can that even spawn on Vow? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, what else could have spawned? Because, yeah, there's nothing anywhere. And there's no doors open either. What? But, I mean, could it have been a Man-Eater? But I didn't hear, like, the, like, noise of it. When he tumbles out of the vent, I'm pretty sure that's, like, it's either a very loud or global noise. I don't know. Every single time, I pretty much can always hear that shit, though. So, I don't know. That is very odd. Okay, we're at least at 2 transfers at this point, and it's like almost 3. Fuck, man. Okay, well, we get the tea kettle out, and then I guess we get the Appibatus and just have to call it a day? I don't... Ah! Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Didn't mean to jump there. Well, fucking hell, man. Yeah, well, goodbye. Goodbye, snare flea. Yeah, I guess we'll just transfer. Was there a key over here? I could have sworn... Yeah, I did leave a key. Okay. We get the apparatus and then go at this point. So it was a snare flea that spawned there. I mean, it's only 3 power level, isn't it? 8 inside, so we still have, like, 5 power level that could be consumed by a Bracken. It's so bewildering how my luck is just not spawning Brackens today. What is happening, man? Okay, well, that was very fucking terrifying. Like, the bridge broke at the very last second there. I'm not going back inside. And also, I saw the sapsucker in the distance when I was on the bridge, so for sure there are no bees. 289, that's actually a lot worse than I was expecting. I thought we were going to have like a little over 300, but I mean, we got a yield sign and a metal sheet. That did not help. It also just didn't help we didn't get like the greatest of luck there, because we didn't get really like great loot rooms or like great spawns either, so hopefully the rest of the run treats us a little bit more kindly. And also we should check to see if there's any sales, which once again there's not. Okay, well I hope we get anything after we sell here. Well, I'll meet you back after the shale. Okay, this should be the very last thing we have to sell. I don't believe we need to sell anymore, because we have like 396, so we'll have enough for the cruiser, and then now we'll have enough for the extension ladder, and then, I mean, if we wanted anything else, we could also get something else. Yeah, with that 46, we now have 437. I really hope we get like literally any sales. Please, game. Overtime of 54, so we can definitely afford the ladder on that. And actually a pretty good quota roll, not the worst in the world. And no sales again. Thank you, game. I actually didn't want to buy anything on sale. I wanted to buy it full price. There's our autosave once again. And I would also like to point out on a fence, I found another ladder route up to a fire exit where you can actually like take the ladder with you as well. So So, whenever we do get to go to fire exit, I'll actually show that off. Do we go immediately, or do we... Okay, we have a main entrance this time around. Alright, well that's good. I honestly prefer having the factory, because it usually just feels like I have more opportunities to find loot. Alright, well let's see how Offense decides to treat us today. I'm assuming 50 thumpers, 20 coil heads, at least 3 slimes in a corner that completely fucks me. You know, just the average spawns. Sounds like we have 2 spike traps, maybe 3? It definitely sounds like we have quite a few. Okay, great, and there's a bunch of steam preventing me from seeing. That's not the greatest. Okay, not even one object in this area? Thank you, Offense. I mean, as per usual... Oh, actually did give me 1 spawn. And I don't hear landmines, so I'm not too concerned about that. The main thing I'm worried about is the, like, spike traps, because it's like... You basically just have to, like, just rely on the sound cues of the spike traps. There's nothing more you can really do. Pretty much the same thing for the, like, landmines, but... I swear the landmines are, like, way, like, more distant and, like, loud. Also, incredible locker room. Yeah, this is pretty much what I mean. Like, even though we have, like, shit item spawns, like, with their value, at least we're getting items out of the locker room as opposed to literally one thing. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get all of these back to the ship, and then we're going to go to fire exit. Alright, before I wanted to show this off, I wanted to make sure I have the cruiser parked, just so if a dog does spawn, I don't get immediately walloped or anything. So basically, what you have to do is you have to be looking up, and then you have to place your ladder there so you can go up. And then once you're up here, you just get onto this run, and make sure you are looking all the way up when you place this one, or it's going to fall through the map. And then, or actually, no, you had to jump up on the next rung here, if I could. Yeah, there we go. And then you do it again, like looking up, because it will fall through the map here. And then kind of similar to the other one, you do kind of clip through that. If you get it off to the side, you can do it. But yeah, you don't even need the belt bag for this one, surprisingly enough. So yeah, if you ever find yourself not able to do the one over there, you can just do that instead. Which is... could be easier. Awesome spike trap, dude. Okay, and even more awesome thumper. If you could, like, be very kind to me, Mr. Man. Alright, yeah, once he circles back around... Yeah, we should be able to kill him here. Yeah, there we go. Pretty easy. Especially considering how he made that a very easy for me, too. Uh-oh. No, get back here. Oh, remember how I was talking about how I could kill the man-eater? Well, I guess what time it is. Alright, well, let's try to find a good doorway here. I'm thinking this one. Yeah, I was able to do it. I remember testing this out because I wasn't able to do it at the one by, whatchamacallit, like the apparatus tile. I couldn't do that one, but I know I can do this. Okay, you didn't hear that? What? Wait, what? What? Are you not able to hear it because of the wall? Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Now can you hear it? Wait, why aren't you crying? There we go. That was so weird. I've never experienced that before. Don't worry, guys. Oh, I forgot to drop my... Oh, God. Okay, good. All right. Yes! Whew. Okay. So, there we go! First man-eater kill ever in an Ironman. Oh, man. Okay. Really, game? And we get a... oh, 2. Okay. That makes this particularly tricky. Fuck you, man! Fuck you! Okay. Okay, I need to figure out how to get the remote and... okay, I think I already got it out, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's make sure I don't break line of sight with you fuckers. Okay, yeah, I just left it here. Okay, just let me get the remote. Thank you. Okay, just let me slowly back up into here. Okay, good. At least I didn't walk into that. Okay, now let me leave. Oh, there's a giant! Are you serious? Oh my god, he's right there. Oh man, okay. That's terrible. At least he didn't spawn like on the cruiser or anything dumb. That makes this tricky. I don't want to go back inside. I really don't want to go back inside, even though we killed the man-eater. I am glad I killed the man-eater though, dude. I am so hyped about that. Uh-oh. Is that a baboon hawk down there? I think it might... oh no, that's the giant. Okay. I'm not sure how I want to do this, because I don't want to like get fucked up by the giant. Okay, there are baboon hawks. So yeah, when we do see the bracken, I will try to kill him too. I'm pretty confident on that too. The man-eater, however, I'm not nearly as confident on, because I kept skill issuing the timing really badly. Whatever, man. I'm impatient as fuck. I want to get out of here. But yeah, I kept skill issuing the timing on the man-eater, so I'm glad I didn't skill issue it this time around. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, not too shabby of a drive, not gonna lie. We probably took some damage this time, or actually want to check. I don't think we're gonna get fucked up by anything, so I might as well check. I don't think we actually... okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, we just never take damage now. That's cool. I mean, it is awesome because we don't ever have to worry about, like, you know, fucking up the cruiser, but at the same time, it's like... I don't know. I really don't think it should have been, like, ridiculously buffed that much. I still want to blow it up, man. 273. Okay, not nearly as good as I was hoping there. Yeah, I probably should have tried to look for a bit more instead of trying to kill the man-eater and show off the ladder trick, but it was totally worth it. I think the thing to look forward to here for this March, at least, is the fact that, well, there is a pretty good chance of a bracken spawn. Okay, foggy, really? Well, I guess we're not using the cruiser today. I don't want to, like, crash it, so... I have full faith and confidence in this March. Nothing is going to go wrong. Now, let's see what kind of spawns we get. Okay, not a single bee. That's cool. Like, why? Why do my marches never give me bees, man? Doesn't this map literally have the highest spawn rate for bees, too? Holy, like, bug. Okay. Alright, well, to the first fire exit we go. Okay, well then. Not exactly the craziest first fire exit. I mean, there are 2 loot rooms. Oh, 3! A locker... okay, I said that prematurely. Holy. Okay, not a great locker room, though, but from the looks of things. Yeah, this is like... is that a thumper? Oh, it's a hoarding bug. Not an infestation, it's just a hoarding bug. I mean, it could be, but I kind of doubt it. Please don't tell me you're taking my shovel. No, 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 no. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, you took the stop sign. Okay, that is an acceptable alternative. Oh, right, and we don't even have the cruiser today, so I'm gonna have to manually transfer this all back. That's not cool. Okay, we need to search that loot room up there, and then we gotta kill that hoarding bug. And then after that, we immediately gotta go search for the, call it. Hey, man. Okay, you didn't actually hit me, amazingly. Please, God, just... whatever is about to spawn, just let it be chill enemy. We're about to get something there. I remember very vividly last time how we got an... it was like, there was this, like, thumping around in the vent, and then, like, 2 seconds later, I died to a bracken. Hey, man. Be chill. Be chill. I do wonder whatever is going to spawn there. Okay, more loot rooms? I mean, it's great we're getting this many loot rooms, but holy shit, this is going to take forever to transfer. I don't know. I mean, it is great, though, that we are finding a lot of loot. Could be worse, that is for sure. Whole lot of nothing from the looks of things, right? Dude, yeah, I'm surprised we're getting this many loot rooms, like, strung together. Very odd. We'll search a little bit further into here, see if there's anything else. I keep hearing, like, weird, like, thumping noises or something like that, or weird, like, punks. I don't know. Am I losing my mind? Probably. Surprised we haven't seen whatever spawned over there yet. I mean, it could be just something chill, like I was hoping, but it could also just be hell incarnate. What did you decide to give... Ah, a spider. Okay, well, that's not the worst thing in the world, but it is annoying. At least for trying to get all my shit out. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I killed the hoarding bug earlier. I don't know why I was so confused to see that stop sign there. Alright, all we gotta do is get past that spider, and then we pretty much just gotta transfer at this point. I don't want to kill it. I mean, I could, but I don't want to, because the main thing is that I want to be able to, like, leave the power level there. Especially considering how the spider will just kind of chill in the corner over here, and I'll never be coming back. Also shocking how we didn't find a single fire exit through all of those loot rooms. Alright, well, let's transfer these back, and then we go to the next fire exit. Okay, I really hope we don't have an insta-bracken this time around. I mean, we haven't had that. I don't think we've ever had that in a video. We might have that I've already, like, somehow forgotten, but I do know in a practice run, at least, that I did get an insta-bracken one time. So, I really hope we don't ever have to experience that in a real run. Smile. I'm surprised Zeekers hasn't actually patched it so that he doesn't, like, have a max range he has to be from the fire exit. Kinda surprising. Anything else here before I go back to main? Or not main, but the ship? Okay, that actually is literally main. Cool. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we're going to transfer back everything we've got once again, and then I think we'll go to the next fire exit, and then if we've got the time, we'll go to main. Alright, I'm thinking this is going to be the last fire exit I search for the day, just because the baboon hawks and everything outside are kind of worrying me a little. Please just be some good spawns immediately, so I can just get the fuck out. Okay, that's an open doorway. Not what you want to see particularly. I hope we don't have any... Oh, it's a spore lizard. Okay. Okay, and that is main. Well, I guess the rest of the fire exits were pretty shit, but not like the first one. If we can find one more object, then we've pretty much got a full inventory for, like, the entire day. Okay, why did I bring the big bolt with me? Okay, hello, spike trap. I think we're probably not going to find anything more. Yeah, no, this is just a lot of labyrinth at this point. Oh, well, I guess we've got to go. I would like to find more, but, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, there was a fucking war scene outside. Like, what the hell? I'm glad that the dogs took care of the baboon hawks there, so I didn't have to worry about that. I saw the nest and I was like, oh fuck, and then thank God it was only one guy. I think he was actually dead, not even sleeping. 302. Okay, and that's kind of shockingly good, considering how we were getting absolutely owned throughout most of that. At least with the fact that we had fog, we couldn't use the cruiser. If we had the cruiser there, that would have helped so much. Well, all we've got left at this point is Adamance, as far as okay, foggy again. Well, I'm not using the cruiser again. I guess we're just, that's cool. You see, I actually never wanted to use the cruiser anyways. Alrighty, Adamance, let's see if you actually decide to give me a Bracken today. It is kind of shocking how we haven't gotten a single one so far. And I believe that's actually 2 hives and not a sapsucker. I don't believe he can spawn with just 2 eggs as far as I know. Are you near the ship in any capacity, bees? Okay, I don't see you over there, and if we don't see you, like, on this side or close to the, like, bridge over there, I am not going for them. Because it's like, if it's close to the bridge here, at least when I get them later in the day, they'll just be roaming, and I won't have to worry about it too much, but if they're in the valley, I am 1000% taking damage there, and it's just going to be a waste of my time, more likely than not. I'm not seeing okay, they both spawned right there. That's lucky. And they're both going to be 140. That's literally almost going to be like most of the average, like with those 2 alone. Well, that's sick. Let's get these close to the bridge here so we can get both of them across later in the day. And then, yeah, I guess that's going to be that. Okay, I am glad I actually managed to do that jump there. If I skill issued and I had to like go all the way around because the bees were blocking me, I would have been so sad. Okay, no insta-bracken. Well, at least as far as I can see. Alright, that's Labyrinth, so we're going to search that later. And that's Industry. Okay, nothing in here, so we go towards Industry. Alrighty, game. Well, kind of shit so far, because we haven't found a single object in, like, okay, there we go, in literally 3 loot rooms, and then it's a fucking hairbrush. Okay. 18 credit, big win. Let's go. This is like the type of shit I would win from, like, a scratch-off ticket, man. Please give me something actually worth my time, game. I mean, this is Adamance, so it should really deliver. Just gotta not be dog shit, pretty much, and also not have dog shit luck. That's probably a pretty big prerequisite. And let's also hope we don't get 2 1% mask spawns this time. Right, game? You're gonna give me very fun, awesome, average spawns? Smile? Definitely. Alright, we're looking at 2 transfers because of the one-handers plus the, like, bottles plus apparatus. I don't want to pull apparatus just yet, though, just because, whatchamacallit, I would like to not have enemies troll me, and I would also like to see. Once again, the being able to see argument goes crazy. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to leave it, even though it's this deep in the facility. Is this main? The light is, okay, awesome loot spawns there. The light is very much so throwing me off here. No, it's just a very weird lighting. Okay. Well, I'll take these 2. Well, if we see the Bracken early, at least we can kill him with the Easter egg. I think the only room we could kill him in that I know of right now is probably this room right here. So we'll have to bait him over here if we're going to do that. Although, to be fair, I haven't seen a Bracken, so if we see the Bracken on Rend or beyond, I'm not so sure. I mean, I could try to kill him. I'm just scared that I'm going to accidentally throw the run at that point. And, like, with it being at Rend or beyond, I'm not so sure I want to take those kinds of risks. Like, please pick up? What? Okay, that was fucked up. Yeah, but, yeah, I don't know if I want to take those kinds of risks, like, at this point. At least, like, Adamance and beyond, because it's, like, now we're getting into the point where it's, like, a big run. It didn't blow up. As long as we can find a little bit more, I think we can skedaddle on out of here. Or even just transfer what I did find now that I think about it. Because we've got a lot of money through the, whatchamacallit, the brain, bees. Yeah. So we could just literally take those and call it a day. Yeah, we've got these here. Yeah, we should probably start transferring like a motherfucker. Oh my god, I could have killed myself with that egg there. What are they fighting, man? Okay, we have... Ooh! No, 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 no. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my bee, because they're all, like, roaming there. And also, and the more that I think about it, I think placing both of them that close to the bridge there kind of fucked me a little. Yeah, I don't think I want to try. I'm just going to save my life here. 350. Yeah, Adamance tends to be like a really good day, almost no matter what. I mean, usually you only have one outlier every now and again. Theoretically, we should be close to affording all the tier 3s, but I'm honestly not sure if we will. If we do, we'll be on the cusp of it, just because of like how bad a lot of the days were. Well, as per usual, let's shell everything off. Alright, this is the very last thing I can sell, so hopefully that is enough. If it's not, then I hope overtime it has enough for us. And then if that doesn't, we're gonna have to sell, and I really hope we don't have to like sell over the quota. Because having to like just sell the like extra amount there is probably gonna fuck us for trying to buy Artifice and Embrion, to be honest with you. So the moment of truth. We definitely do not have enough. Holy. I don't think we're gonna have even like close to enough, even with the whatchamacallit, like overtime bonus that we get. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to like lock in for these tier 3s, that's for sure. Okay, 222, that isn't the worst. Okay, we actually don't have to sell too much. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to sell under the quota to get, like, into Titan. That is probably the best outcome we could have gotten there. Holy shit. Thank God Rend is eclipsed. At least we have that boon of a start. Alright, well, here goes Rend. Also, if you notice that I left the cruiser on, I left it on because I'm going to try to take it with me. Why am I spam scanning? Yeah, only 20 objects, so pretty average Rend at this point, honestly, after all the nerfs. Let's see if we can't get at least a good amount of a yield. I'm going to keep it real. It has definitely been a long time since I've used the cruiser on Rend. Holy shit. Yeah, you definitely need the momentum to actually, like, get through that area. And then we cut through the center here. Yeah, and there we are at the facility. And then we can just park our cruiser in the corner here. It is so fucking hard to see. Holy shit. Did I just actually take damage? No, I did not. Because, of course, the cruiser could never take damage at this point. At least, Christ, it doesn't feel like it. Let's see what kind of spawns Rend got today. Surely something great, right? Yeah, at least we get a mansion. If we got, like, anything else, I would have been in pain and tears and misery. Did I just hear something? No, I'm losing my mind. Okay, awesome. Good, good. Gotta love it when that happens. Where be the items, game? Yeah, we're probably going to be getting a pretty disappointing Rend, considering how I've already found nothing. And it's 20 items, so the spread of them isn't going to be too kind to me, is what I'm thinking. Okay, here's one of the new rooms. I really hope nothing spawned in, like, the center here. There's been a lot of issues with this room where items will spawn inside of it. If I do have my extension ladder, I could actually check to see if anything did spawn inside of there. I think it's going to be important to do that just because there's just so many times I've, like, unironically seen items spawn in there. So let's get the ladder real quick and we can search that. Doesn't look like there's anything too much else, like, that I've, like, seen yet, or at least, like, enemies that I've seen. Alright, where's my... Oh yeah, we don't have hoarding bugs, so I can take this inside too. Alright, let's see what we get here in this room. Surely we get one item spawned back here. Probably not. I'm probably wasting my time, but, I mean, it's always worth checking. If I could place it a little bit better. There we go. And, okay, almost got on the wall here. Can I do it, like, a little bit better here, actually? I might be able to. Okay, and... Okay, well, there's a brush on that side. I did not even realize that. It doesn't look like anything spawned in here, though. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they... Unless Zeeker's actually patched that, which I don't think he did, I'm going to continue to do that in most videos. Or at least any video I have to do that in order to find the items. Alright, let's get these out here. 1207. I don't need to drop them outside. I keep forgetting there's no hoarding bugs on this map. Let's search the downstairs real fast. Okay, another one of these rooms. Alright, let's get my ladder before we continue to fully search that. Anything down here? No. Okay, at least we get a painting, finally. One item, or two items. Big money. Well, decent money, at least. This game really does not want to treat me well, huh? A very cool game, very cool. I appreciate you greatly. Also, I gotta be worried about a bracken, don't I? Pretty sure the chances of this map, on this map, are at least decently high. I think after we search that, like, downstairs area, that's gonna be the last thing we can search, like, down here. I think everything else we've gotta be, like, upstairs for. So there is that. Let's see if there's anything back here now. Please tell me one thing. Okay, I skill issue, Lamau. Not skill issue. Okay, I skill issue again. Take 3! Uh-oh. Okay, let me climb this so I'm not stuck. Please, game, just let me see into the wall here. That's all I would like. Okay, maybe there isn't any items. We'll just call it a day. I'm wasting too much time trying to get that. Nothing over here, it seems? Yeah, just a dead end. Damn. Okay. Well, let's go back on over here. Pretty sure our only way to search is upstairs at this point, is it not? As far as I can remember, at least. Yeah, we're not looking too, like, hot on, like, the amount of scrap we found. Holy shit. We've maybe got, like, 200 value at this point. That's not great. Definitely gonna need to have like a Dine or something pull back, or not pull back, but actually, yeah, pull back on its enemy spawn so we can actually find something. What are you doing to me, game? Oh, I don't think I've seen the new like staircase room. Definitely is a lot smaller than it used to be. I appreciate how small all of the new tiles are. It just makes it so much easier to progress, yeah, through everything. Okay, clown horn. Not too shabby. Okay, so we got a item. Yeah, it just seems to be... Wait. No, that isn't anything up there. Thought it was, but unfortunately not. Oh, hey, and a painting. Okay, there we go. Now we should be getting up to a decent value for today. We could find a little bit more before we leave. I think that would be preferable. But I'm not so sure how much I want to bank on that. Yeah, 3:46 p.m. I could play it safe here. Or I could keep searching. Where would I even search for more loot? Because I'm pretty sure I went through most of the pathways, did I not? I don't think that one had anything. I'm pretty sure it has to be somewhere down here to progress. Back in here? Nope. Okay. I don't know. I'm like very hesitant to continue searching because I don't want to like die here. Yeah, and that was a dead end there. So, and then this one just like goes over here. And then this one was also just kind of like a dead end from what I recall. Yeah, no, there wasn't like anything to search here. What? Is there a pathway down here? No, there is not. Weird. We're just gonna leave so I don't die to like some like shitty outdoor enemy spawn. I think that's gonna be my best bet here. I did not want my cruiser to get lined up like that. I was going to try to pull it up to the side here, but unfortunately not. Oh god, please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Oh god. Well, I mean, at least with the increased durability, it makes it a little bit easier for it to not blow up. Holy, I do not... Oh my god. Oh, this is not good. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. There we go. And then get it a little bit further. Okay, yeah, that is good enough. Jesus, man. I do not appreciate how the cruiser just completely bugs out like that if you get it in through the front first. 416. Okay, well, that is above the average, thankfully. I think getting the paintings like helped a tremendous amount. Alright, let's see what kind of day Dine treats me to. If we can get another like 300 day, okay, it's rainy weather. I mean, we should be able to avoid that pretty easily. I'm also thinking we're not going to be using the cruiser today, I mean, I could. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to use the cruiser today too, as well. We're going to see how well this goes, just so that way we can hopefully get closer to that 300 or whatever we need. Because, I mean, if we can get that, then we'll have extra money for Embrion after Titan. And then I really hope we have enough money from Titan in order to afford, like, Artifice. I think we're going to have to play Artifice out, though, in order to get enough for, like, the final quota in the day. It's also... Holy shit. I thought for a second there was a mud puddle, but thankfully not. Make sure to put the magnet on and then get into the facility. A little bit of finagling, but here we are at the fence. Oh yeah, that actually does damage the cruiser. I forgot about that. As far as I know, I can place the cruiser here unless something changed with the AI nodes. I remember testing that, and you could place... No way, right? Okay, no, okay, good. Like, I remember that you could place the cruiser right there and nothing could pass through it. I could be wrong, and it could very well pass... Okay, mineshaft. Oh, where's my belt bag? Okay, there it is. I guess we go all the way to fire exit. That's so fucked. Yeah, no, we gotta move the cruiser. There's just no way about it. Like, I just have to. Okay, here we are at fire exit now. I would like to make sure... Please, God, just let me get around the cruiser. that a mud puddle? No, it isn't. Okay, good. I'm worried we're gonna walk into a mud puddle since it's rainy, and then there just hasn't been a single mud puddle anywhere, surprisingly. Alright, Dine, what do you have in store for me? Probably 50 trillion butlers, but besides the 50... Okay, I think I hear the breaker box. Yeah. Ooh, caves! Big! We didn't have to search for 5 hours. I should have dropped the, whatchamacallit, key earlier, but oh well. Anything else nearby? Okay, just another cave entrance. I wanted to make sure we get all the loot that's outside of the caves, like, before we get everything inside. Definitely gotta make sure to keep the teeth on me when I'm transferring later in the day, that's for sure. Hello, landmine. Can we find any more loot? At all? This is already not great. I was hoping for something immediately. Okay, there we go. Toothpaste. And that is actually quite unfortunate. Okay. Well, let's get this out through here real fast, and then let's get our shovel to kill Le Butlerino. And on the bright side, in single player, it is pretty easy to lose the hornets that spawn from him, so I'm definitely going to be utilizing that one, that's for sure. Are you nearby? You definitely sound nearby. Yeah, you must be up there somewhere. We'll just leave the shovel there for now. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can run past him fairly easily. I'm pretty sure the butler also runs slower, like in single player. Like, he got, like, toned down pretty heavily in single player, which is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Yeah, before we start searching for more, let's get the shovel out of the caves, just so if the butler does come over here, we don't get fucked up. And then let's transfer these outside onto the cruiser, because, unfortunately, hoarding bugs do spawn on this map, so... Okay, the breaker box spawned in the wall. I mean, it's not exactly the most important bug ever, but please, Zeekers, you don't understand, even though... Okay, man, seriously? No! I should have just gone back inside of the facility. I think this is the run. I think this is it. Wait, did he actually lose me? Oh, please, God, just go away, man. Fuck. That's not good. So later in the day, I'm gonna have to immediately run away. Wait, did we get 2? We got 2! Oh wait, that's 6 power levels, so we only have 2 forest giants for today. So I can leave the cruiser on. If we can get the giants to leave me alone, then I can turn it back on. But unfortunately, that's gonna take a decent amount of luck here. And yeah, he is right there. Holy shit. Okay, where are... Okay, you're coming over to me. God, this is kind of fucked. I just need, like, a good opportunity to get this turned... No, 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 no. Okay, he saw me. It's over. It's over. It's fully over. Please, 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 please. Give me in, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen, because it totally didn't. Nothing bad ever happens on Dine, of course. Why would anyone ever assume anything bad to happen on Dine? It's not like there's a track record or anything. Fuck. Okay. The giants aren't ever gonna leave me alone like they would at main. Oh, candy. Okay. So we'll have to deal with... Oh, and a coffee mug? Holy shit, the amount of spawns, like, around here that aren't in the caves are, like, kind of whack. We should... Yeah, we'll definitely have, like, enough, I think, for that, like, 400 I was hoping for. Yeah, there are so many objects around here. Holy shit. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can, like, take in, like, a little more, or take out a little more, but I'm not sure. We have to burn more time, though, because, unfortunately, the giants are blocking my cruiser. Yeah. Ah, hello. Okay, let me just come over here. There we go, nice. Yeah, I wanted to pop him, like, away from the landmine. Alright, come over here, hornets. Wait, is this unlocked? No, it isn't. Okay, let's just do that. Close the door. And theoretically, they should have just lost me right there. If I'm not mistaken, at least. Okay, nice. Yeah, now we don't have to worry about the hornets. And hopefully... Okay, nope. After long enough, we should be able to go back outside and they should have left. We're just going to have to speed demon through the entirety of the outside if we're going to get back, is what I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna have to take this. This is gonna be our max loot, I believe. Please, game, just let me... Just just let me out! I went out! I went out! I went out so bad! Oh my god! That was the worst jump scare of my life! Please, man. These damn fucking hornets. Fuck me. Okay, just let me out. Just let me out, please. We're gonna have to deal with more damage when we're, like, leaving, I think. Trying to get more out. Please don't tell me you're still near here, man. Oh my god, I think he is. I think he deadass is. Why? Oh no, I think he's, like, around the mountain. Just leave me alone, man. Like, you really don't gotta sit here for this fucking long. What the hell? Oh. My cruiser's, like, in such a fucked up position. Alright, here we go. Oh, they actually left me. I still can't believe the, like, bracken was literally right there, man. Oh my god. Probably the worst jump scare of my life. Oh. I think we're still good. Where the fuck? Oh my god. I literally couldn't see for the life of me, and now I'm gonna get fucking killed here. Oh my god, I'm like stuck on the mountain or something? Please, man. All I need is to just get out of here. That's all I want. That's all I ever wanted in my life, man. I want nothing to do with you, giant. Oh wait, I'm actually getting out! Yes! Please! Please, let me to the ship! Please! It's this way, right? I think I see it to the left. Oh my god. I just want to live. I just want to live. That's all I want. That's all I want to do in my life. Yes! Please! Get on the magnet. Get on the magnet. Go, 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 go. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. No, 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 no. Holy shit! We live! We live! I can't believe it! 539. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna be affording Titan. That much is for sure. I think we're at least like close to halfway to affording Artifice, if I'm not mistaken. So a decent day from Titan, and then we should be able to afford Artifice. Well, time to do our little mini shell here. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, this is literally all I have to sell in order to afford Titan. Alright, so we're at 546. Okay, yeah, 743. So I oversold by at least a decent margin there. Well, all that's left to do at this point is go on down to Titan. At least we were able to conserve almost like all of the loot we got from both Rend and Dine. So yeah, for sure, we should be able to get really close to the Artifice price. Alright, there's our autosave, and Titan is... Okay, Stormy. That is not the greatest, but it isn't the worst either. And I also forgot to turn off the cruiser, so we'll definitely turn that off before we go in. Well, without further ado, here we go, back to Titan. It has been quite a while since we've been back here, hasn't it? 35 objects. I'm definitely glad to be here, though. Alright, once we land, we turn off the cruiser, or at least once we're getting close to landing, because I don't want to, like, accidentally fuck up the jump here and then, like, get killed by some bullshit. Or, by bullshit, I mean, like, literally accidentally, like, falling off the cruiser and then landing and dying Lamau. Holy, that was very close lightning. So, I think, if anything, that Dine run proved I was not being nearly as cautious as I should have been with regarding brackens. Like... That was definitely a bracken map, and I was not treating it, okay, with the respect it deserved. And I almost went into, and I can't believe we get a mine shaft on Titan, man. That is not cool. Okay, did we immediately get a spawn? I mean, probably. It is Titan. We probably got, like, immediate enemy spawns. Okay, 2 items here, and they're both good value, so that's nice. We will want to drop them outside, but we're going to have to leave them like at least a decent ways from the fire exit, just so that way, whatchamacallit, I don't get struck by lightning. Yeah, this is looking close to 100 credits already. How much are these two? Oh, 134, so I'm like at 150 actually. Yeah, we run all the way over here, and then we're going to drop them. Ooh! Fuck, that was my extension ladder. I forgot that's conductive. Alright, that's going to make my transfers in the day a little bit more annoying. Oh well. I'm only like a little bit on edge, Lamau. just a little. That Bracken experience did not treat me well. Okay, perfume bottle, and it just seems to be this back here. I mean, even though we haven't found the caves, at least we're still finding a lot. Oh my god. Holy shit, we're literally gonna find the amount we need to get before we even find, like, the fucking caves, I feel. That's very cool. I appreciate that game. I will not lie. Alright, let's hope these don't strike me as I'm trying to bring them over here. We're at 157. With that, 320. Okay. So yeah, let's try to get a bit more, and then I think the decision needs to be made as to whether to continue searching and greed, or to save my life, because I think it's gonna be better to play my life as opposed to greeding like incredibly hard. So let's do that. I don't hear any landmines. Oh, I definitely do. Ooh, man, right there. Yeah, if you crouch through the steam, it's actually like a lot easier to find where landmines are. Like, you can see them a lot easier. So definitely do that if you hear them nearby, so that way you don't accidentally walk on one. Smile. Okay, perfume bottle. I'm surprised we're getting so many high-value objects. I mean, Titan like spawns a lot of items, yeah, but I mean there should be like a decent amount of low value. The worst thing so far was like the pill bottle and like the big bolt. I feel like, hoarding bug? I might have heard a hoarding bug. Yepers. Yippee. I'm not sure how much I want to fight you, to be honest, little guy. I'm gonna leave you be for the time being. Alright, is there anything else out here to get? There's a ghost girl, so that's cool. Okay. Please go away so I can, like, transfer. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna transfer at this point. Okay, I could try to greed harder, right? But I'm just scared I'm gonna get myself killed, and I don't know. I just want to play my life here. Oh no! Oh, I was trying to run away from the conductive weather on the big bolt, and oh! Are you kidding me? Random lightning? No, dude! Fucking random lightning! At least I'm pretty sure, unless like the lightning goes straight through the item all the way to the ground, which would really suck. Damn, I thought this was gonna be the run too. We were literally like doing so well. And then if we had like a slightly like, if we couldn't afford Artifice, we definitely could have afforded it after Embrion. Well, that is, you know, at least we got past defense. He got past defense. Hopefully next video I actually get to show off the Bracken kill. I'm glad I got to show off the Maneater kill, despite how horrifically that day turned out afterwards. Well, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next one, whenever that may be. Until then, I hope you all have a great day.